As a muzzleloader hunter, the most important thing you can have with you in easy reach is your possibles bag. Now, what's a possibles bag? Well, that's a bag that holds everything you could possibly need to keep that muzzleloader functioning on a hunt. I keep all my tools in there, tools not only to clean my muzzleloader, but to disassemble it in case of emergency. I also keep seasoned patches in there, lubricants, cleaners, extra speed loaders, everything that I could need. Plus, I keep a roll of black electrical tape in there. Now, why electrical tape? I use it to seal the bore in case moisture invades my hunt, because I don't want moisture invading and ruining or contaminating my charge. Finally, when you get your muzzleloader loaded, put it in one of these moisture-proof cases. And don't bring it into the cabin and let it get warm, because that can also condense moisture. If that barrel condenses too much moisture and contaminates your charge, that's going to contaminate and ruin your hunt, because when that big buck steps out, you're not going to get that big, beautiful puff of smoke. We didn't waste any time. There's no time to lounge around camp when you're hunting in the Powder River country. We were booked for a 5-day hunt, but in reality, when you're filming, if you can get 4 good days of hunting in and another day of wrap-up filming, that's about all you get. So with 3 days down, I had a day and a half at most to finish my hunt. The race was on, and the race was for mule deer. We started going back to all the spots where we'd seen big bucks. I mean super bucks, and one by one trying to get into range. Now the first morning we went into deep dark timber up high, hoping to find one of those bucks that's kind of antisocial, doesn't come down onto the field and stays by himself. We found several of them in that type of country, but none that were really as big as the ones we'd seen down with the big social party on the fields. So this is what happens when you try to be nice, Bill. You know, you're kind of my guest here. I get to hunt here a lot on the Powder River, guided, and so I let you, up to bat first. What do you get to do? You get to hunt deer with sunscreen on. Now I'm stuck at the end of the hunt in a blizzard. Not quite a blizzard, but.
And you know what? I'm jealous of you, because this is my kind of deer hunting weather.
This is the weather I always get stuck on. Ear flaps down, straight on forward.
After scouting the dark timber with little success, Mark, Bill, and Miles are searching for new options.
So at midday, we dropped back down and spotted 2 shooter bucks. We had our work cut out for us. We had to crawl, and we had to crawl fast. Knowing this, Bill decided, you guys go it alone. I'm gonna hold back and watch from a distance, and Miles and I took off. Crawling, walking, crouching, the worst stuff ever for your back, let me tell you, but it's the only way to get in close. We finally found a dike where I could crawl up, belly crawl down, and get on that field and shoot off my backpack. The time was now. After ranging the buck, I settled in. He'd give me a broadside shot, slightly quartering, and we filled the air with smoke. Now that buck, he didn't drop like I had hoped. He pumped up hard, walked a little circle around, wobbly, and then wobbled off the field into the tall grass. Miles and I gave it a few minutes, but with fading light, we wanted to find that buck and hustled over there, and laying in the sage just outside of the edge of the field was a beautiful, extra tine Montana mule deer.
Look at that.
He's down.
That is what you come to Montana for, right there.
Right there, Miles.
Good shooting. He didn't go far.
Huh, not far at all. God, look at the extra. See, those were those forks, extra forks you saw. You know, I sound like a broken record. Over the years, you've seen a lot of shows here I've done in Southeast Montana. And I'll tell you the honest truth, I first came here just because of the country. But nowadays, I come back time and time again just for the good friendships. It's just become like a second home. The hunting, hey, it's super. I'll always come back to the hunting. But the friendships, That's something in hunting camp that grows stronger each year.
I love you, man.